Hey, look, Elizabeth. I am not almost done with my painting. I have not touched it since last week. I've been working on my Princess Dragon, but I am so excited to be back with week 4's collab with Elizabeth Inslee and myself, Jennifer, with DP Addiction Adventures. And this week we are going to have so much fun. We're going to go over the prizes. We're going to go over some unique animals, over some golden girls, and we're just going to like whip and chat. So grab your coffee, grab your craft, whatever you would like, and sit back and enjoy the ride. Do not forget to check out Elizabeth Inslee. Her link is down below. She is amazing. She is one of the reasons that inspired me to start my own YouTube channel. And I'm super excited to be doing this collab with her. So please, after this video, go check her out. All right, Elizabeth, I'm not almost completely done. She was joking in her last video that I would have like this much left, but how do you do that? I hurt you. But I still have this whole bottom left to do. So let's dive in. I'm using this storage. Check out my Stash and Sunday and Tipsy Tuesday to find out what storage units I like to use. And let's pick a color. I'm going to just go with old school 310 because there's a lot of them right in here. That way I can talk and not have to worry. All right, number 310. Let's get my little Archer's Arts drill tray out. One thing I like about Amy Reed's crystal art canvases is the black she keeps as 310, not as crystals, and it really helps the image pop. It allows the crystals to be absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Stick that right here. I was not ready. I was snoozing. Thought, oh, I've got to get this done. Here we go. So each week, Elizabeth and I have this little thing where we try to trick each other up on Golden Girls because she and I both love Golden Girls. She has tricked me up a lot, and she made this week super simple. She's like, hey, I'm giving you the episode. I'm giving you the storyline. Let's see if you can remember. Well, when she read off her question to me, which was in the episode that the Golden Girls take in a teenager who became pregnant without wanting to be pregnant and left her father's house, they went over to visit the father and talk to him and say, hey, look, this is how you can be a supportive parent, etc., etc. Well, the father has a Doberman, and Sophia sits down, and this Doberman is the size that she is. And the question Elizabeth had was, what question did she ask about the dog? And I was brainstorming. I'm like, okay, I know she was talking about how she was all skin and bones. I know she was talking about how she said she better not say bone around the dog because the dog started licking its lips. But that's not what Elizabeth was asking. I think the answer she's looking for is that Sophia asked the owner of the Doberman if the dog had eaten. And I'm thinking that's the answer because she was wanting to make sure that she wasn't going to be eaten by this dog. So that is my answer, Elizabeth. I don't know if it's right. I'm hoping it is because you threw me a mercy softball question. My question for you is Dorothy did not have a job. She had to take like a 10-week break from working as a teacher. Therefore, Blanche helped her get a job at the museum that Blanche works for. However, Blanche's boss gave Dorothy the banquet, not Blanche. And Blanche was very upset and was treating Dorothy like dirt Finally, Blanche realized the reason why Dorothy was given the banquet was because it was in honor of Blanche. And Blanche wanted to make it up to Dorothy through something that was personal. So what did she do to make it up to Dorothy about being a not so nice friend, and how did she personalize it? So that is my question for you, and I want to let you know you got my question right. My question was, what word did Sophia from last week, what word did Sophia try to pass in a Scrabble game as being a real word even though it wasn't? And you got it right, disdam. Elizabeth had me rolling when she answered because she was saying disdam about everything, and I almost peed my pants. So you've got to go check out her channel. Super, super funny. All right, that's out of the way because that's exciting for us. But what's exciting for you guys? You guys want to know about the prizes. So one of the prizes is if you go through and watch all of these, there's going to be at least 6, and you pay attention to the words that we put on the screen next to our Bitmoji. You will then email us the words at the end of the collab, and if you have them in the right order as a quote, an Earth Day quote, you will be in the drawing for a free crystal art canvas. Woohoo! So that is our prize for participating by watching and paying attention. So at some point in this video, I will have a word and a Bitmoji, and I just want to thank everyone for your grace and your kindness last week. I don't know what was going on with my editing software. It decided not to include it, and you guys were so gracious. So I did put it in the thumbnail, so you get a freebie from me. In the thumbnail, you will find the word to include for last week. It's just one thank you for that. You can also enter if you watch Elizabeth, so you can enter both. So that's great. Gives you 2 chances to win. But if you are lucky, number 1, you should play the lotto. And number 2, you're only going to win 1 canvas. We'll do another person's name. We'll draw another person's name if your name gets drawn twice. Okay. The second prize that we're offering is for those of you who want to take this honoring the earth a step further. If you want to make a monetary donation to the charity of your choice that has to do with plants, people, or the earth, you can email us that confirmation number or receipt. We're talking about $1, $3, $5, $10, whatever you feel, you know, is in your heart. You will be in the drawing for one of these amazing Tree of Life cover minders that Elizabeth made. So there'll be 4 winners from my channel and 4 winners from her channel. And then there will be a grand prize winner who will receive this moonstone handmade Tree of Life necklace. So what you're going to do is you are going to make a donation. There's some suggestions down below, or if you have your own donation source, that's fine as well. You know, cats, dogs, zoos, plant life, you know, whatever is in your heart to give, you will just send to the email address that I put across the screen, and I'll also put it down below in the description in case you don't catch it on the screen. And you will be in the drawing for that, which will be 10 winners. Right now, we only have 1 person who has emailed. So please, guys, jump on board. Definitely email us. Let us know what you've donated to. We don't need to know how much. We just need proof that a donation was made. Okay, now let's get to the fun part. What's been going on? Not much. My daughter is at Camp Grandma and Grandpa right now, which is a little bit of a relief because we don't have to wear our mom and dad hats, but we miss her greatly. She is just such, I don't know, she's just a light in our life, and we miss her dearly, but I know she's having a blast down at Grandma and Grandpa's house. We go and we pick her up on Saturday. She already caught 4 fish. They went to a local fishing hole in Ohio, and my dad sent us pictures, and she's having a blast. And I'm sure just getting out of the house, and after 3 months of being homeschooled and soccer not really happening, and I'm sure she's just ready to not be in the house. And I totally get what she's going through, because that's how I feel. I feel like I want to be in the house because I'm too tired of being tired, so I don't have any energy. But then I feel stuck in the house. Does anyone feel that way, or am I alone? Next week, I am going into work for half days, 3 days. I'll still be using Zoom or telehealth for my clients, but I'll be doing it from my office. I have some stuff I need to do and some assessments that are in hard copy form that I need to look at the files, and it'll be good to get out of the house and keep me busy and not just staring at a purple wall. My makeshift office is in our 2B nursery. We're in the adoption process, and so it is very difficult for me to work in there every day and have that memory kind of thrown in my face of the weight and stuff. It's just emotionally challenging. But we're getting through it. We're getting through it. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see, what else are we got going on? Don't forget, if you're watching this in real time, that this coming Thursday night, what is today? June 24th? So June 25th, 2020 is the last night that you will be able to enter for my 3,000 subscriber giveaway. Make sure that you go check out that video and follow the directions in order to enter. There will be 3 winners, and it does include gift cards for diamond paintings, light pads, and journals, different things like that. So go check that out if you have not already. The thumbnail says 3,000 strong. So don't miss out on that opportunity. I'm super excited because I found out, or I looked, and next month, July, is my YouTube birthday month. So although it says I've been a YouTube subscriber since 2013 or something like that, I started my channel in July of 2000, I believe it was 18. I'm gonna have to double check, but I think it was 18. And I'm super excited because I will have another giveaway. We're gonna have a 2-year-old birthday party. So be on the lookout for that as well. All right, so I thought I was so interested in what Elizabeth was saying with the differences between Antarctica, the South Pole, the North Pole. She was just doing a great job thinking of some stuff, and I always loved watching National Geographic and the unique animals that are out there. Kind of like the what the heck, that's actually an animal. And so I decided to Google and go through some unique animals that our world has that we would think would be alien life forms. I'm going to talk about them, and instead of trying to put my computer and show you guys that way, I'm just going to post the pictures in edit form. Well, you know, when I go to edit as I'm talking about them. So hopefully it'll all work out. Knock on wood. We'll see. All right, so the first one, I'm going to put my computer here so I don't have my glasses on, so I need it a little bit close for me to read. The first one, there's 10 of them, is called a pangolin. And it says this animal origin is in Asia and parts of Africa. It seems to have characteristics of an armadillo and an anteater from appearance. Nonetheless, this is the only mammal whose adaptation feeding on ants and termites with the specially adapted long tongue. Also, it wears a curtain shell that protects it from mechanical injuries and attack from wild animals. Unfortunately, it's an endangered species and hunted for its meat and armor. Number 2 looks like a weird, like Disney type character. Saiga antelope. And I apologize if I'm saying these wrong. As weird as it may appear to you, this species exists on this planet. This Saiga antelope, though gradually became threatened, lives in Kazakhstan, North America, and some parts of Russia. It's a very spectacular animal whose appearance includes an enlarged nose. It faces downwards to prevent dust from escaping through its nostrils. This mechanism helps them filter dust and regulate body temperature. Generally, someone might think it wore something back in May 2015. It was a sad story finding almost 120,000 of these species lying dead. It's speculated that they were infected with an illness. Oh, that's so sad. I didn't realize that was going to be in there. Sorry, some of these writings are a little bit weird. Forgive me. They sound good in my head, and then when we say them out loud. But yeah, it's interesting how animals, based on where they live, how their body functions. You know, their nose points downward so that when there's a dust storm, man, I wish with my allergies, my nose points downward, but it doesn't point downward enough. Oh my goodness. I just went to the doctor today because my ear's been bothering me, and she's like, there's no infection. It looks like it's just allergy drainage. And I'm like, ugh, it hurts so bad. So now I have to go get a nasal spray and make sure I continue to take my allergy meds, and it's crazy. But I figured I might as well go get it checked out because when it starts waking me up at night, that's when I want to make sure it's nothing serious. And it wasn't, but it feels really weird going to the doctor and having to wear a mask and having all the signs of 6 feet apart. And it was, I mean, I went after 5 o'clock, so I'm sure it wasn't the time when there was a lot of people there, but it felt like a ghost town. It's not normal for my doctor. But I got everything checked out. She was so funny. She wanted to check my blood pressure again. It was like not normal for me. It was a little bit high. I think it was 132/70 something. And mine's usually dead on 120/80. And so she's like, I'm going to just check this again. And sure enough, it had come down and it was fine. And I told her, I said, it's because they did the blood pressure right after they weighed me. She was laughing. Like, yep, you don't take someone's blood pressure after you shock them from their weight after being in the house for 4 months. This next one, I think, is the reason I chose this. It's a glowing sea turtle. Under the waves lie some incredible sea creatures which make up the spectacular world we live in. It is common nowadays to find bioluminescent, I think that's what it is, as documented by some scientists in the world. For instance, a glowing sea turtle. It is the only reptile with such qualities existing under the sea. It must have grown suspicion from scientists that the enthusiast's business it means of communication between themselves or a mark of territory or something. Research says that they glow both red and green, even though red seems to be acquired from the red algae. You need to take a visit to the sea and find out more about this discovery. Man, they need somebody to help write this. Let me Google this glowing sea turtle. See what's going on here. Okay, yeah. It's not radioactive. It's just the ability to reflect the blue lighting hitting and re-emit it as a different color. Interesting. Okay. Then there's this Diane's bare-hearted glass frog. And basically what they're saying is that the frog's about 1 inch big, but you can see all of its organs because its underbelly is see-through. So I'm going to put a picture of the underbelly. And they were talking about how you don't need to dissect it. And then there's the sunfish. This one was interesting because it said that the adult sunfish may weigh up to 2 tons. 2 tons. A ton is 2,000 pounds. So can you imagine a fish that weighs 4,000 pounds? OMG. That is some serious fish guts. Just saying, people. 4,000 pound fish. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. It says it's usually found in tropical temperatured waters around the world, such as Japan, Taiwan, and Korea. It is a delicacy so loved by people around. Maybe we should try it. I don't know. The next one is a long-horned orb weaver spider. What will be your reaction if you find this creature under your bed? No thank you. Oh my goodness. But it says the long horns that protrude from its abdomen are a bit scary. Let's see. The species is dominant in the forest in parts of Asia. Oh my goodness. I do not like spiders. My mom does not like spiders. It's just crazy. There was a movie, Arachnophobia, that came out. I did not watch that movie. Just saying. Not watch it. And it's hard if I've seen a spider and I can't kill it or let it go outside. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna come back. Where's it gonna go? It's gonna eat me. And did you know daddy longlegs are not actual spiders? Because daddy longlegs are insects. I think they have 6 legs. Spiders do not have 6 legs. They have 8 legs. So therefore, they're not an insect, I think. I don't know. I'm talking out my booty right now. I'm trying to sound smart. Is it working? Don't comment, please. Okay. This one I thought was a disease, an STD, because I read it as gonorrhea. It's not gonorrhea. It's Garia. And basically it's a reptile with the family of crocodiles, mostly found in the waterways of India, adapted to catch fish. It is a long nose with 110 teeth to attack its prey. It's estimated that the population is slightly above double of that. So there's slightly more than 220 of these crocodiles. Yeah, it's sad to see, and that's why I really believe when Elizabeth wanted to do this with me, I stood in support with her, because there's so many great, I mean, I'm not saying, hey, let's go save this crocodile, but there's so many great things in our world that we don't even know that are becoming extinct or that aren't getting what they need to survive. And so I'm so glad that we can spend some time together learning about our world and our animals. I think it's really important to be respectful of what has been given to us. All right, this next one I think is pronounced axolotl. It's in the family of amphibians. This animal is a look-alike of a Pokemon. It is a small salamander found in different lakes, especially around Mexico City, although it is endangered. It has attained characteristics of regenerating limbs. It also has lidless eyes and can either be black in color or albino. This trait is not dominant, but its existence in the ecosystem is important. Then there's this Balburguesa. And this one is funny. It's got some nose rings, people. If you're like, no, you can't go get a nose ring, just look at this guy. Oh my goodness. It has a masky, curvy tusk. You wish to know where you can find it? Well, keep going. Scientists discovered this amazing animal in the Indonesian islands. And they list the islands. If you extend into the islands, it has grown more massive with 2 parts of enlarged canine teeth. So not only does it have the 2, like you see in the picture, rings, it also has those side tusks. All right, and this last one was a hoot. I was like, seriously, is this made up? I checked a couple different sites, and it's not made up that I know of. And I was looking at it, and I'm like, oh my goodness. It is a red-lipped batfish. If you've never seen a fish with lipstick on its lips, then you haven't seen anything better. Nonetheless, this red-lipped batfish can be traced back to the Galapagos Islands. The wear on its rims resemble the dangerous MAC makeup that many of us are aware of. These fish carry a horn on its front. Mostly it walks instead of swimming along the ocean floor all its life. I'm like, that's some 666 lipstick right there. OMG, that is crazy. Crazy, crazy. So I would like to know, what are you into when it comes to nature? Are you into animals? Are you into water? What are you into? Like when you were in science class and had to learn this stuff. I remember I was talking about learning about acid rain, and I also liked anatomy class, and yeah. Or are you not into it at all and you're into like robotics or whatnot? Just let me know. I'd love to know what you're into down below in the comments. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to finish up this 310, and we plan on having this about 6 weeks long. So I can't wait. This is week 4. Keep chugging away. I would love over on Creative Craft Addiction. The link is down below. Show us your WIP in progress. Let us see it. I'll also be showing, I have an Instagram account, and show us your progress there too. So I love you all. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.